Welcome to another tutorial of Python programming. In this particular video, what we'll be doing is we'll be trying to implement this I love PDF functionalities in our own Python environment. So I'm sure you must have used this website in some point in time of your life, probably to merge, split, and compress PDF. You can even convert your PDF files into other formats, for instance docs and ppt and so forth. Okay, so for this purpose, let's get to our Python environment, and I've already written some of the comments that we'll be doing in this video. First is we have to install and import all necessary libraries. Okay, but before that, let's install it. So for this particular video, what we'll be needing is we'll be needing PyPDF, OS and sys libraries. Particularly the OS and sys libraries, they are already installed in your Python default environment, but for PyPDF you'll have to manually install it using pip. So what I'll be doing is pip3 install pypdf2. So in my case I have to do pip3, while in your case you can just do pip and you can just say pip install pypdf2. So I'll install it. So as it says, the requirement is already satisfied since I've previously installed this library for some project. So okay, let's clear this out and let's get to the first step. Here it says install and import, right? We've already installed it, so let's try importing it. So what we'll be importing is, firstly let's import OS, then let's import sys, and also from pypdf2 let's import pdf merger. So that's all that we'll be needing for this particular project. So okay, now heading on to our second step. Here it says create merge and result directories. So what this means is we'll have to manually create two directory, and they are merge and result. So I could simply use mkdir command to create these directories, or you can simply use this functionality here to create those directories. So I'll be using mkdir. So it would be mkdir result, and result directory will be created. Similarly, mkdir merge, and merge directory will be created. So to give you a nuance of what these directories are actually used for, merge directory, it's used to store all those PDFs that we are trying to merge, and in the result directory the final merged PDF will be stored. So this is just for the sake of our project, so that it would be simpler for us to actually use this project. So now we've done the second step too. Now let's head on to our third step. It says firstly list down all the PDFs in a list and make sure they exist. So for this purpose I'll be using the function, let's name it merge PDF. Okay, define merge PDF, and what we'll be doing is, in this particular function, firstly we'll define the directories. Okay, so let's say merge directory equals merge, and let's say result directory equals result. So I've saved it. So this is done. Now we have to list all those directories. So for this, what we'll be doing is PDF files, let's name it PDF files, and let's equal them to a list comprehension. So what we'll be doing is let's for f in, let's list all the directories inside of this merge directory, right? And we have to check if those files, all those files that are present in merge, are PDF. And how do we do it? We'll use an if statement. So if f.lower dot ends with, okay, ends with dot PDF, then we are sure that all those files are PDF. So right now we've used this functionality. Now also we need to make sure that they exist, as in this PDF files, it should not be empty. Okay, so for that, so we'll be using this particular code. If not PDF files, then we'll just print there is no PDF in this directory and then just return. So afterwards, we've also done the third step. Now for the fourth step, what we can do is we have to list all those directories in alphabetical order. So okay, so we are in our fourth step. What we'll be doing is we'll just sort these out in alphabetical order. So we'll use the sort function to sort it. So now since we've sorted these array or sorted this particular PDF documents, so what we'll be doing is we'll just print all those documents that are found. Okay, so for that, firstly let's use print statement. Since we've finished our fourth statement, we are going to our fifth statement. Okay, it says log all the files that are found in this particular list or in the directory. So for that, what we'll be doing is firstly let's print how many PDFs are found. So PDF would be found, let's say, okay, what we need the length, right? So since we'll be needing length, so we'll be just saying len of PDF, and this should be done. Okay, this should be enough for it. So we're just printing out how many PDFs that we have found for merging process. So afterwards we can also print all the PDFs that we found. So let's name it for PDF in PDF. Just print just say PDF. Okay, so since this is what we're trying to print, so let's save it. Now as you can see, we have done up to step 5. So what should we do? So now we have to instantiate a merger object, and since it's the same object that we imported here, we just need to instantiate it. So for that, now let's instantiate it. So for that, we'll just name it merger and we'll instantiate this particular object. So now the actual merging process is begun. For that, let's use try and except. So inside the try statement, what we'll be doing is for each of the PDF in PDFs, we'll be merging it to or appending it to our merger object. Okay, so for that we'll use a for loop, obviously. So for PDF file in PDF files, for each of the file, what should we be doing? So we'll just state the path and we'll join it dot path dot join, and we'll use merge directory comma PDF file. Okay, we're just stating the path of that particular PDF file. So afterwards we can just simply merger dot append, and since it expects a path, right, so we have to give it the PDF path. So here we go. So by this step, all the PDF should be merged inside this merger object. So by this step, all the PDFs should be merged inside this merger object. So afterwards, what we can do is let's name an output file. Okay, that would come inside this sixth step again, and we'll name it, let's name it object or output file name. Let's just name it merged PDF for now. Merged PDF dot PDF. So afterwards, what should we do? We should just join this output file to a path. So it would be os.path.join, and it would be output file, or we should result directory to output file. That would be output file name. So now this is the file that would be stored in this particular result directory. So afterwards, we need to do this step number 7, and it says actual merging and write and close. So after the merging, we have to write it down to the merger and finally close that merger. So for that would be merger dot write output path, and afterwards also close it, merger dot close, and just say that we have successfully merged all these PDFs. Successfully merged all the PDFs. So we are done till step 7. Now we are yet to do the 8th step. Since we've used try block in here, we have to use an except block. Except exception as E will just print an error occurred while merging. So this is done. So now what we can do is we can again close it in case if it's failed to actually close it. So it's done. So now we've declared the function, but we are yet to call this function. For now, let's hide this function here, and let's head on to our main section. So the main section is obviously, it would be named, it comes in the step 8 and it will be named in this step. So it would be if name equals main, and inside of this, firstly we need to make sure if the arguments, command line arguments, is less than 2, then we'll just log all the function that we have for this particular merging. As in, if length of sys.argv is less than 2, what we'd be doing? We'll be just printing it out like this. So available commands are, so since currently we just have merge function, so we'll just say print and a tab and merge to merge PDF from the merge directory. So what we're trying to do here is, we are using the merge command. As in, if we do something like python 3 main.py and merge, then all the files that are present in this merge should be merged into this result directory. So this is what we're expecting. Otherwise, if we just do this, it should print this log, as in there is merge, and we can use it. Okay, so example, we can also print example, for instance. So examples would be print, what we'll be doing, python main So in my case, it will be python main.py and merge. Okay. So if I save this and if I just run it, so it says this particular code, right? So the only available command right now is merge, and to use this we can use it in this particular format: python 3 main.py and merge. Okay. So now afterwards, if we use this merge as our command line environment, or like command line argument, so we can say if let's say, okay, firstly get the command, right? It should be command is sys.argv, and it should be the first element, that is with the index 1. So let's lower it, and if command equals merge, only then we can execute this, right? What we'd be doing, we'd be merge pdf. We'll call this function merge pdf. So as we're done with our programming, so I have downloaded 2 of the files that are present in this merge directory. So this is just for the demonstration process, how it actually works. So let's see, these are just dummy PDFs. So it is about 4 pages, right? And it is about 4 pages, and another PDF is 1 pages, right? This. So we want this PDF to come first, so let's name it 1, okay, for now. So I'll just rename it as 1, and let's rename this as 2. Okay, so by default, if we run this merging process, so the first should come before, as in this ucon should be coming first, and then this file lorem ipsum should be coming second. So after all this, we need to make sure that we exit from here using sys.exit 1. Okay, if our obviously system has less than 2 arguments, then we'll just go with the exit situation. So okay, let's try running it. Python 3 and let's say main.py. So it says we can use it this way, right? So let's try to run it this way. So currently our result directory is empty, as you can see. So after we run this program, python 3 main.py, and we use merge, then it says found 1.pdf and found 2.pdf, right? And it has successfully merged all the PDFs. So now if you go to this result, so ucon is first, and the total size is 5, obviously 4 plus 1, and after this file it should come, the lorem ipsum file should come. So in this way you can actually merge PDFs in this PyPDF code. Videos will be concerned with compressing and splitting the PDFs. I hope you like this video, and make sure to share this video with your friends, and also use this code to actually generate your own PDF merger instead of using the I Love PDF website. So I hope you like this video. Thank you.